This server is full of skilled Minecraft players who aren't afraid to kill. And to make matters worse, I'd missed the first day of the server, so while others were decked out in diamond gear, I only had wood and stone to my name. So if I wanted even a slightest chance of surviving, I needed to gear up fast. So for the next week, I will be attempting to get as rich as I possibly can. But first, I need to actually log on the server. So... After killing some cows and harvesting sugarcane for enchanting later on, I went mining in a nearby cave. I was able to snatch up a few pieces of iron, but still, I was nowhere near being safe. While I was mining down to try to get to diamond level, I fell into an abandoned mineshaft and almost died. After that near-death experience, I decided to be more careful. I collected some cobwebs as I explored the mineshaft, and after about 10 minutes, I was finally geared up in full iron armor. But just when I had my guard down, that almost gave me a heart attack. I decided that this giant cave was too dangerous, especially in my current gear, so I made a strip mine and set my #1 priority as getting some diamonds. It wasn't soon until I ran into my first vein of diamonds. It was an 8th vein, which was enough diamonds for a chest plate, but I decided not to craft anything for now. Satisfied with my progress, I decided to log off for the day. When I logged on the next day, I decided I would put mining on hold for now and escape to the surface. After exploring around for a while, I came across a village, which for some reason had 2 blacksmiths. I'm not an expert, but I think that's pretty rare. Sadly, there weren't any good loots in the chests. I had been blown up by a creeper. Luckily though, I had my spawn set in one of the villagers' houses, so I didn't lose my gear. I crafted a diamond pickaxe and used it to mine obsidian needed for an enchanting table. I traded with the farmer villager for XP, and soon enough, I had full Prot 1 iron armor. When day 3 came around, the reality came settling in. At the current rate, I won't be able to catch up to the other players in terms of gear. So I made a small hole and traded with villagers until the armor was upgraded to master level. I was able to purchase my first pair of diamond armor, the pants, before having to log off for the day. I did the same thing as day 3 on day 4. I continued to trade with villagers, and after chopping down some trees, I was able to get a full set of diamond armor, enchanted with Prot 2. I also got a librarian villager, and cycled through its trades until I unlocked mending. Now that I had some decent gear, I needed a teammate, because doing this by myself is not only dangerous but pretty boring as well. So on day 5, I was able to convince a player by the name of Scienster to join my team. Once he made it to the village, I showed him around the base, and then logged off for the day. When I logged on day 6, Scienster wasn't on, so I decided to go exploring. I found a shipwreck where I got some coast armor trim, and got some bamboo from a jungle. I used the bamboo to get sticks, which I traded for emeralds. I used the emeralds to start upgrading the toolsmith villager. On day 7, I was chopping down some bamboos when he kept dying over and over again, which was pretty funny, I have to admit, but he eventually left and I got bored of all the villagers. So I went exploring and found a lava pool where I mined up the obsidian needed for a portal. I decided to head to 00 where the spawn is located. But the portal I went through took me to an underground chamber of some sort, so I had to dig up to the surface. It was lucky that it wasn't trapped. I decided I would check out what spawn looked like since there was a build competition going on there. But that was my biggest mistake. What? I can't move. What's happening?